Okay. All right. Can you hear me, please? Hope everybody can hear
Yes,
me
we can
now.
hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Good evening and welcome to today's graduation. And I want to first, before we go into anything, thank you for finding time to be here to ensure that we bring this to a close. So we want to start immediately, and we want to start with the national anthem. So we're gonna join our voice together and then sing the national anthem before we proceed to the next item in our agenda. So yeah, let's take that. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let's take that. Can we go? Nigeria, we hail the one to go.
Nigeria, we
We
hail
hail
and
thee.
open
Okay.
Sovereign mother,
All right.
plans of the truth and justice reign. God of all creation, the things are what we pray. What when nobody authority and Nigeria shall be praised.
Well, all right. It was hard for us to follow up, and that's okay. Thank you very much for um, you know joining in that session. It was actually beautiful, though we couldn't. I think network is a bit glitchy that we couldn't follow up with the wordings on the screen. Okay, so welcome. I appreciate you for finding time to be here. Um, this is the epic moment. I call it that way because many started this journey with us, but unfortunately, they are not here. A lot of people were actually more than this, so don't think that this is all the person that signed up for the program. It was around yeah, close to 50 if I'm not mistaken. And then unfortunately,
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
sir,
you.
we can hear you.
Okay, is that something I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, I was trying to say something and then I think the network had issues and
Okay, so let me take it from him. Thank you very much. This should be my remark at once because of time. Because, like I said, I am in a meeting, even as we speak. Um, like they are saying, they are waiting for me, and it's been something else. So um, let me be very specific. We had 37 people who registered, who applied, um, who signed up the form to be part of the DigiTachers Fellowship. And out of that 13, only 11 got access to the WhatsApp group. Email and click the link. That on its own is a problem. That is enough reason why we cannot give up on young teachers. That is enough reason why we are doing what we are doing today. That is enough reason why we believe that the digital divide is still widening. Because if the opportunity was supposed to fetch us our dream job, and the only thing we were supposed to have done would have been simply to open our email. I tell us the truth that very many of us would have lost that opportunity. And then most of us would go back to blame family people, would go back to blame Nigeria, or maybe the president, as the case may be. So, what we are doing in the DG Teachers Fellowship is born out of passion. A few months ago, I was in the University of Uyo. I met with some young and intelligent students from the Faculty of Education. In one of the situations, I was sad when a young person there told me that he had not heard of the word
good evening.
sorry about that. He has
Yes.
not heard of the word super intelligent. And I was like, are you for real? I asked him again. He said he has not heard of the word Canva. And this actually dawned on me that, look, Joseph, we need to do a whole lot of work. So, what we are doing here is simply to give you the foundational knowledge to open you to the possibilities that, look, we can make money as teachers. Look, technology is the only tool that can give us the liberty to be prosperous as teachers. I know teachers that, aside from their salary, they have online classes that is even giving them more money than their salary. Let me tell us the truth. Passion, if you are passionate for a very long time, and then you don't, in today's world, though, and then you don't have money, prosperity to back up your passion, that passion will become a shameful one. You'll be mocked at, you'll be laughed at, because in today's world, if you don't even dress well as a teacher, if you don't even use a good body fragrance, your students, your pupils will not be attracted to you. Now I tell you
And
something. Let me share a little experience. During my NYC, I was given SS2 to teach civic education and government. And one of the things I did was that was in Ekiti State, in a Efolaye. One of the things I did was that I look good. I dress so well. So each time I walk into the class, I did not know that my students had to be were observing me. They even know they were detecting the kind of fragrance I was using. They know that I smell nice compared to their head, their former government teacher. So on one occasion, a particular student approached me and said, Sir, we like you. Anytime you come into the class, the way you dress, the way you look, the way you smell so nice compared to when our HOD comes in, our government teacher. You know that how bogus our elderly teachers could look, very bogus, right? So when the man comes, those young people said the man is always irritating. He's always annoying whenever he comes to the class. So how do we break that perception, that old belief about teachers that they are average people? This is why we are doing what we are doing. We believe that technology is the only leverage. Technology is the only tool that can give us the freedom. So I am urging you, whatever knowledge you have gained, we have taken time to expose you to 8 course outlines, 8 key subjects. If you follow those subject areas, it is definitely going to lead you to money, to prosperity, to success, to standing out in your profession. For instance, personal branding. The way I was hitting you people hard, I said, I need your headshot, I need your headshot. Do you know that one of the fellows of, or one of the alumni of the DGR rightly, still a fellowship like this that we run specifically for female, just to go and take a headshot last week, she sent the headshot to me. If you've been following me on my status, I just uploaded her headshot and I talked about the things she did. She has gotten 2 appointments last week, just headshot alone. Just because she went to the studio and took a very nice headshot and she sent it to me because she knows how passionate I am about personal branding. To tell you, I am a branding consultant. That's why I'm passionate about it. I know how much this thing has given me personally, aside from my salary. So that's why I'm saying that you are a photographer, you are a teacher, you are this. Walk into a studio, even if it is your last 5,000 naira, your last 2,000 naira, wear that nice dress, sit down, tell the photographer, this picture is very important to me. This picture must give me money. Take that good headshot, upload it. For me, it is self love. I do it. I consciously do it. I walk to a studio that sometimes I go to the studio. I don't have any events. I pick 2, 3 of my clothes, go to the studio, and I tell the photographer, this is what I want. This is the kind of picture I want you to take me. Quality pictures, and I use it to tell story. I'm a storyteller. So I'm charging you to go beyond what you have learned. Do not stay within the confines of what we have given you. No, the best form of learning is personalized learning. The ones you go to research on your own, the ones you go to watch YouTube videos on your own. There are a lot of information for us. As simple as creating a good slide, you can make money if you are so good in it. All of those subject areas or courses we are outlined there are various niches that if you can master one, you come back to tell me that you've made a lot of money. I am saying this from experience. In our last fellowship, within 4 weeks, we had somebody on a graduation day like this. On a graduation day, when we were giving time for fellows to reflect, one of the fellows stated that she has gotten an employment. She made money out of it. So I am charging you, go out there, practice whatever you practice, share it online. Don't just practice it and keep it to yourself. Talk about it. Let people see that you are actually learning, you are improving. Watch YouTube video. The time you use in investing in watching skits, please use that time in watching YouTube videos. That is my second university. Apart from the university I attended, my second university is YouTube. I watch, there's virtually nothing I have not learned from YouTube. Anything that happens now, I don't understand it, I will resort to YouTube. So I am super proud of the four of you. I am so happy that you people have proved that you can achieve anything in life. For the fact that you've been able to stay through these 4 weeks, I tell you, there is absolutely, you can become a first class student. It's harder. I understand what it means to learn online. So I celebrate foundation. I appreciate you and be the difference. Be exceptional teachers foundation. Don't be that ordinary teacher. Don't be that average teacher. Just go out there in whatever you do. And I tell you, if you can master classes we introduce to you, you are going to stand out of the crowd. Thank you. And let me say this, my inbox is always open. Please don't tell me I want to come to your inbox. In case you hit any wall, you have any challenge, come to my inbox. That if I don't respond, I'll come back and respond. Please. As a fellow that you are, by the end of today, once you are awarded your certificate, you become an alumni. Yes. If we have you and say, favor, which of the courses are you good at? Come in and train other people. So whatever you learn, please make it a habit. You can begin to say you want to host Facebook Live and train people on how to use Canva to create website. You are building your brand by so doing. So thank you very much. And at this point in time, I want to hand over this moment to the executive director. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Um, that was a powerful session. Was Thank you very much for minutes of good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Once again, um,
Good evening, sir.
yes, thank you very much. Okay, I want to start by saying that the internet is a platform for everybody. The internet does not know who is poor, does not know who.
Is there any situation?
I can't,
Are you done, sir?
I can't,
I think the
I think
ED
it's
is challenged. Network has been so unfriendly. Okay, so we quickly move over to the next item. Are you hearing me? Are you guys hearing me, please? So
Yes,
that I'll be
sir.
sure.
Yes.
Yes, sir, we are
Okay,
hearing
I
you.
think the ED. Okay, thank you. I think the ED is using Airtel. Thank God I switched over from Airtel. So that's why he's having the problem he's having. So thank you very much. So at this point in time, we are going to take some feedbacks from each of the fellows, specific things you benefited from the process. So you just mention your name and just specific things. We don't want to say I have learned a whole lot. We don't want a whole lot. Tell us one particular situation that um, experience, something you never knew, but from the experience you actually impacted you, apply it
Okay.
to your practice, to what you do, because all of the things we've taught there are things that you can use them. So we'll start with Amarachi. Amarachi, over to you first.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is
Good evening.
Amarachi Ikeria Arinze, and I have, in these few weeks of being a fellow and of being a member of this association, this fellowship, I have learned I have learned specifically, now let me not say a lot, specifically, I have learned to use AI. The class that the class that impacted me very, very well is that AI class, how to integrate AI into education. I use AI now to do everything. I know how to prompt. And I find it amazing that as I'm telling the AI what is it's just giving me exactly what I want. And I'm like, even to make my posts on the LinkedIn, I now use it, and I was like, where have I been all this while? Where has education opens your eyes to a lot of things. I think I've
Come
been
on,
suffering
thank
myself,
you very much.
cracking my
Thanks for
brain
giving
to
your
get
time.
English. Now AI gives me English, the exact words I'm looking for, and I'm super excited for this. Then in also during the one we also learned the Canva, using Canva to create, like, oh, that has been a game changer for me completely. Now I've been posting back to back on my social media of my experiences. Every class we have, I post them, and I begin to get people that are asking me, okay, is this what you do? Is this what you do? And I got an online class. Although this one is within my vicinity here, but there is another bigger one that I am pursuing, and I will be earning in dollar if this one clicks. In fact, I'm so excited. I just wish this cohort will not just end. I just wish it should continue because I have a lot of things to learn. I am like, every day I'm just seeing new things. There is one that I can make background. I can change my background. In fact, that content alone, that Canva alone, I'm so grateful. I cannot even quantify how excited I am to be part of this. This thing has opened my eyes. It was as if I have been in the dark all along. And I don't know that teachers can earn money. I say, hey, in this teaching job, I must make it. And I'm really making it. Thank you. I don't want to waste much of our time, but if I continue to give my testimony there are too many. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amarachi. Thank you so much. Thank you. So there are endless possibilities. See, this is one of my passion. When I see teachers complain, and I look at them, I said, oh God. So you are finding it difficult to get this. There are so many things artificial intelligence can do. A lot. So you stress yourself writing note of lesson. Teachers who use AI now don't write note of lessons. You just give simple prompts and the whole information will come out. What are you punishing yourself doing these routine tasks? Okay, so Uwak Anamutebe, let us hear from you. Thank you very much for that powerful one, Amarachi.
Okay,
Yes, Uwak,
good
let's hear
evening,
from you.
everyone. Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Waka Namutaba. So, first of all, I already knew about LinkedIn. I already knew about Canva. I knew about AI. I knew about personal branding, but I did not know how to leverage this opportunity to be making money from it. That was it. So, with also, I knew about Canva for designing, but I did not knew of how to use it for slide presentation, the website, the photo, and all of that. So with this opportunity, specifically, I've learned a lot from Canva and also how to monetize these skills. And I can say thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. I love the way Anamotiva is putting it. You knew about it, but there are some details, key details we needed to point you to. Say this thing is not just about knowing. Oh, people are cashing out with this tool, so people are using it for profitability. People are using it to market their brand. People are using it for this. So that's the essence of the fellowship. Because if you look at the quality of mentors we brought in, there are specialized people who are specialized in their respective areas, people who have mastered the art, who have stood out. And one of the things I want to say, please, it's not just enough for you to learn from these guys and let them be. Please pick one of their information, tag them, write about them, tag them, go into their connection, connect with them, because the essence of the fellowship is for you to build meaningful connection. It's not just about you learning from them. I tell you, there are some of those mentors I have not met with them one on one, but because we've done something, they followed my work, and they see what I do, it's not enough for you to just be a teacher. Seriously, there are some people that who send friend requests to me, allow your friend request to hang. One of the reasons is I'll look at your profile, I look at your bio, I look at your timeline. What are you doing? Is it something that is going to be valuable to me, or is it going to constitute nuisance to me? If it's constituting nuisance, I will allow you hang there and then you follow. So these are the things you need to do. And one of the things you also need to do is learn from these mentors. Check their profile, check what they do, study the SDG goals. Don't just be that ordinary teacher where your own is just to teach chemistry, like Amarachi is teaching. Aside from teaching chemistry, what else are you? What problem are you solving? You can be a chemistry teacher. There's a class I had with Amarachi. She had not mentioned that it was a one-on-one. Because of her commitment, she won that class. Now, I was able to show her how you can use AI, and then to to simplify certain topics like chemistry, which I don't even have enough knowledge about. And I told her, look, you can decide to call yourself that chemistry teacher that teaches chemistry with play, with fun. I teach chemistry with fun, or I play with chemistry, just a name. And there are sometimes I say AI pull can just get something you would have done, you would have used hours, months, weeks to think about and solve it for you. As a brand consultant, there are some hard things that will take me time, but because I know the right prompts, I'll just put the prompts there, and that guy will give me a lot, 10 to 50 suggestions. And then I'll just brainstorm, pick this one, put together, and because this is one thing you need to know. All of the things you are seeing in the world today are products of innovation. Very few are inventions. What do I mean? Very few ideas are original. Every idea is borrowed. That is innovation. It may interest you to know that Apple is busy innovating, not inventing. So understand that. So thank you very much, Uwak, for that wonderful feedback. Please go back, look at them very well, play with it, watch YouTube videos. I'm going to drop some other link to the two other classes on slide mastery by Mr. David Ogunshola. Watch them. Even me, I take time to watch all our videos. So let's listen to Favor. Favor, let's hear your feedback.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm really, really appreciative of this class. And then I know the day you came to my school, I was not able to attend the session because of a class, but I kept on following because of the agenda I saw you came with. So one of the things that really shook me and really opened my eyes was Canva. I just like what Wax said. Yes, I knew of Canva and I once tried to navigate, but it was very confusing. But after the session, I've been able to go in there, and it's an amazing place. It's an amazing place. I just discovered that I can design. I just discovered that I can do graphics, like I can be very creative with designing, and that was because I got to know about the function of how Canva can be very beneficiary. So I want to say thank you so much. And that particular section really got to me and really impacted me. Thank you so much. And I want us to let's keep staying together, please. Let's not go anywhere. Let this relationship continue even after we are done. Let the connection still be intact. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
All right, favor. Yeah, just like we've said, the what we do consistently is we have a community, the alumni community. So you've left the fellow now, you are now an alumni, right? So the relationship is still there. Yeah. So we would always and always leverage on it. Just like I had said, anytime you are having any issue, do not hesitate to hit my inbox. I'm proud of feedback I'm getting from Amara. Like I say, one of the things you should be doing is try as much as you can to tell your story. Talk about the fellowship. Somebody is watching you. And as the person is watching you, trust me, that's how the person will recommend you. It could be somebody that is not even interested, that has not been commenting on your work, but the person would shock you to recommend you for an opportunity just because you have been telling your stories. I know a lot of people that has been able to affect my life, has been able to support my work, just simply because they have been following my story over time. So I want to charge you, tell your story, share your experience, talk about at this level you are an ambassador of the DigiTachers Fellowship. Talk about the fellowship, what you've learned, how it has benefited you. Share so that you can also give. There might be somebody on your timeline who needs this information, who needs this empowerment. By sharing, that person gets connected and also has gets this transformation. You have one way or the other touch a life. So because you guys are champions, we are playing this song that
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less.
Number one.
Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up
Hey,
for the
hey,
champions, for the
for the
champions. Stand
champion.
up, stand up, stand up.
Stand up
For the
for the
champions, for the
champion.
champions, stand up.
Hey,
For the
hey,
champions, for the
for the
champions, stand up.
champion.
Stand up,
Stand
stand
up,
up. For the
stand up.
champions, for the
For the
champions, stand up.
Champion. Stand up. Yay!
Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and we
the champion. Stand up.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
thank you.
it's not always easy until you follow
Oh,
through.
thank you very much, sir. I want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you on behalf of all the fellows of Digital Fellowship Cohort 1. Want to say a big thank you. God bless
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Your yesterday tomorrow is going to be better, greater, and bigger for what you have done for us, for impacting this knowledge to us. I pray that the Lord
Yeah.
God Almighty will visit you and your household. That ambition, that
Amen.
thing you have in mind for yourself, for your children, for your family, God will bring it to an actualization in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Sir, please, I also
Thank
want to add, please do not give
Okay.
up on your quest to bring up teachers that are well versed with digital tools. Please do not give up. At first, I was like, why is this teacher disturbing me, dragging me? But now I'm on my knees. I'm like, thank you, thank God, thank you for this initiative. Please do not give up. There are still a lot of people that you have to reach out to. And yes, your effort to pay off. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you to you and your team. God bless you. I'm really appreciative. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I think you have to thank Mr. Godwin. You have to thank Mr. Godwin
Yeah,
the more because
Ah,
I,
thank you, Mr.
I
Godwin.
Thank you. Oh, we
thank you the
forgot. Thank
team for
you.
the opportunity.
Thank you so much.
because this is it. The things we see us do, none of the persons on our team is paid. So that's why I said you have to thank him more. Edikan Otsu, Edikan Samuel, all of us is just a simple understanding that what we know um, could benefit others, and then that we were not created for ourselves. Imagine Mark Zuckerberg, with all the knowledge he had on with in tech, created Facebook for himself alone. Imagine Bill Gates created all the beautiful softwares and the invention he had for himself alone. So the world would never had been transformed if our knowledge or ideas was meant to serve us. So whatever we are doing here, we are
Yeah.
modeling a life of purpose for you. Go out there and share. When you share what you know, you become a running water. But if you don't share, you are a stagnant water. What happens to a stagnant water? It can dry up or die at any time. But if you are sharing, you are running. And as you share, others are coming, right? So this is the law of nature. You give and take. When you are giving, there is somebody that is going to also give you that you've taken. So thank you very much. I think I've taken that your word. That your word, that particular word, favor, is so striking. Please do not give up on us. I think I'll write a
Yes,
story
sir.
on that. I had to write it on my diary down,
Yes.
and I attach a date to it. So I understand that it is always challenging, it is always demotivating, especially when the people are seeing the bigger picture from the end you are seeing.
Oh,
It could be challenging, yeah. It could be demotivating. You are putting in your resources, you are spending your time. Sometimes, let me tell us the truth. Sometimes I struggled, I passed through a lot of pains to ensure that classes hold. Yes, I know. But these are things that you do not come out to share. Because what makes you a leader is when you are able to overcome those challenges and still show up. That's what makes you a leader. So, executive director, do we have any other thing? Okay, issuance of certificate, right?
So please, excuse,
Yes,
I
sir.
have something to say.
Okay, okay, well, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so please, can you send a greetings to the mentors for those who held the class for us, the different sessions, at least they make out time to be there with us, share their knowledge, which they use their own resources to acquire and give us the tip of it for free. I mean, that was very wonderful of them. Please help us say our appreciation to them. They made a very good services to us.
So let's still
So
don't
that
come
so
and
that I'll this particular you are saying, and I'll send. Can you make it more official? Like this is a special thank you to the mentors. I'm going to download this video, and then I'll make this clip go viral. You are definitely going to see it. Trust me. This is part of our branding. So, Mr. Wack, I appreciate you. This is amazing. Please put that forward again.
Yeah, thank you, our mentors, for making our time to be here with us. for the past few weeks. The past 4 weeks have been amazing. From week one, we had different mentors for different sections. Thank you for making our time to be there with us, for giving us a tip of what you have learned. You use your own resources. Some of them might have passed through pains to get these resources with their hard-earned money, but they had to give us the tip of it for free. And we are here to make our own mistakes and excel because they have laid the foundation for us. We want to say thank you very much. We appreciate it.
This is amazing. Thank you so much. You guys have just fired me. Sincerely, I am healed. Yeah, it's a wonderful one. The presentation of the certificate. The certificates are ready. I don't want to present on our charts. The certificate is yours. Be Exceptional Teachers Foundation is a registered organization by the federal government of Nigeria through Corporate Affairs Commission. So you can use our certificate anywhere in your promotion, in your whatever. So whatever certificate we are giving you, that's why we very, very strict with the action. Because we want to make sure if we are saying 3 things will qualify you for our certificate, as you are moving with our certificate, we want to be sure that you have taken something from us, a part of us that you are going to represent. So that certificate presentation will be shared even before the end of this session to our WhatsApp platform. So at the by the end of this session, we will change our group from alumni to from fellows to alumni. So you guys automatically belong to the alumni community. So that is for the certificate. Words of gratitude by fellows. They have done that already.
Yeah.
Yes. So Godwin, do you have something to words of admonition to the fellows?
Yes. Um. All right. Thank you very much. I'm very sorry concerning my network. Like Sir Joseph will always say, Nigeria has happened to me. So it has happened to me almost twice.
Sorry,
It's
sir.
okay. All right. What I want to add to has been said already is that the internet is a leverager. By that, I mean anybody can succeed on the digital platform. Then it makes the internet or the digital platform turn ordinary men to celebrity, turn ordinary men to public figure. Not actually because they have these big ideas or they have this powerful message to share. It's just that simple thing, and they keep on doing it time by time. They share it daily consistently. So by that, I will say that whatever you've picked to do, whatever you've chosen to do, as a result of this fellowship, I want to encourage you to keep on doing it consistently. Okay, don't um, bench yourself at the average, because at the average you have a lot of persons there. So it will be very hard for you to succeed or for you to be noted when you are at the average level. So you need to be consistent to do in doing whatever you've chosen to do. And please, if you have chosen something to do, stay on it. Don't be jumping from one thing to the other. You want to be a musician, and at the same time you want to be a teacher. At the same time you want to be a comedian, and so on. So that alone will tell people, okay, this one is not specific. You don't know what you're doing. You've learned about branding. So branding is picking one thing, sticking to it until you become noted. All right. So make sure you stay consistent in whatever you choose to do. So thank you very much. And I believe this will not end here, that you continue to use whatever knowledge you gain in this fellowship and then use it anywhere to solve problem as much as you can. So thank you very much for staying around.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, So
Thank
the key word
you.
is solve problem, and we are going to have our communications officer, Medicana 2, to join us and give the last words of admin admonition so that we will call it a wrap. So while she's doing that, I'm going to quickly send your certificates to you. So we are waiting for our communication. Mind you, the communication officer was a fellow in the DG hard riding. So she has moved, you see the progression now. She has moved from being a fellow to becoming a team member. And all of the scripts you have been seeing on our LinkedIn page, you can follow us on LinkedIn, please. If you see a script on LinkedIn and Facebook, she's been the one writing, not me. Me, I engage. She's been the one writing. So we are expecting her to join us right now. And in that case, I would, yeah, we pray Nigeria should not. Okay, welcome our communications officer. We are so happy and lucky to have you. Um, we wouldn't have
Good
been complete.
evening. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I
Good
love the energy.
evening. Welcome.
Good evening,
Yeah,
the executive director, and good evening to the
Good
graduates.
evening, ma.
Good
yeah.
Good
evening,
evening.
ma.
Good evening.
Good
Welcome.
evening. You're
First of
welcome.
all, I want to sincerely apologize for how today has been. I just do not know how to say no to my boss, honestly. And I really want to be a part of this epoch making ceremony. So, first of all, I want to say that it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm very happy for you guys. Congratulations, every one of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are welcome. I know that so far, I trust this body, I trust this foundation, I trust the entire team. Even though I have not been fully participating, I trust that they have given you the absolute best. I was a beneficiary of the first cohort. So I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just mincing words. Do you understand? I know that they've given you the best. I want to advise that you put the knowledge, the skills, and all that you've gotten to good use. Because the only time that knowledge is very effective is when you apply it. If you learn
Yes.
all that you've learned and you don't apply it, it's a waste. It's more like you did not learn. Do you understand? So, as students, teachers that you are, that we hope that you're going to enter the classrooms in a couple of years from now, we're already believing that you're going to do exploits. Am I
Amen.
right? Good.
Yes,
You're going to
Yes,
do
ma'am.
yes.
exploits. So congratulations once again, and I wish you the very best. In a very special way, I commend the team. I commend the progenitor, Mr. Joseph F. Young. I commend the executive director, Mr. Godwin Essa. I commend the head of the group. She's not here right now, but I commend her as well because I know she has been working so hard to ensure that all of this is a success. So congratulations to every one of you, and thank you for having me.
All right,
Thank
our
Thank
you.
you for coming.
officer. Thank you for that energy. Like you just fired me up. Thank you. Thank you. I know it was actually a very tight one for you, and but thank you for
Of
honoring
course, it was.
and
But I am
you
happy that I am here. I'm so happy.
yeah, thank you so much. And I'm glad that we've actually succeeded in this because it actually looked as we have Eden Bassi. Eden Bassi is one of us who could not make it to the final, but I love the fact that he still takes out time to congratulate the graduates. So it's wonderful. So you may apply in the next cohort. So we are very disciplined fellowship because we want to mold you, want to transfer, and leadership begins with self-discipline. If you cannot discipline yourself enough, you can't sit down and watch YouTube videos. So in all of what our our communication officer has said, she has strictly emphasized that you need to go and apply the knowledge that you have gathered, and that the only time knowledge is useful is when it is applied. So, thank you very much, our communications
Welcome, sir.
officer. So that was so striking. And let me also specially thank you for the incredible work you have been doing. The script, she writes like AI. You are just dropping this. You say, yes, I'm doing that. And before the next 5 minutes, she has given you a very long post. And then the next thing, she has published it. So thank you very much for doing that. And she's doing
You're
this
welcome, sir.
all for free. We are not paid, but we are looking up to the future. For our alumni right now, um, in case you are willing to work with us, we are always open. We believe that as a foundation, as we navigate into the future, there is going to be employment opportunities, there's going to be incentive. Because who work, they chop. Person where work, they chop. Yes. So
Of
you know go
course.
work and then you know go day. If you know go work and then you don't chop, you will
Without
definitely chop.
eating, yeah.
Absolutely. So I must commend everybody for the job well done. Mr. I think that is the end of our session for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for finding time to be here. We have people join from our YouTube channel. I appreciate you all for joining. Ed Embassy, thank you for following us and still coming around. We would advise that you join the next cohort. We are always open. We don't have
Cohort.
restriction. So whenever we are launching the second cohort, you can as well
For
join.
joint.
Ensure that you finish what you have started. But as a foundation, we will always promise that as we improve, we will get better. The future is
Of
bright.
course.
We intend to build a learning management system. We intend to build an app that would service student teachers all over the world. So it's a very massive project. We are just starting. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you for all your labors. We look forward to seeing you make exploits in the future. If you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Instagram, please hit me up. It will be easier for me to accept your friend requests. Very, very easier because when I look at the fact that you can go to your Facebook. If you go to your Facebook and LinkedIn, go there in your profile, you can say alumni of the DigiTachers Fellowship. DigiTachers Fellowship is also on Facebook. Yes. So if you put alumni of the DigiTachers Fellowship, yeah, you are definitely going to see where the link will pop up. So you click. So by putting this on your profile, it forms credibility for your personal brand. It makes people trust you, right? So thank you very much for being part of our story. And then we look forward to doing greater things with you. Bye bye, and have a blessed day.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
Goodbye.
you. Bye bye.
Snap a lot of
Yeah.
head snapshots, snap them and keep them, please, for us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.